Hello, this is Gagan. Today I'm going to discuss about Agentforce data library in Salesforce. So if you're using Agentforce and you want that the answers of the agent should come from some sort of PDF that you have of basically known questions and answers. And if there's a website where all the knowledge articles or basically some sort of question answer is there and you want that your agent should basically read those question answer and then give the response, or do you have a kind of document which you want your Agentforce should read it and provide the answer accordingly, then you can use Agentforce data library. So let me give you an example. First, this is my Agentforce. It is a default Agentforce where basically I created one topic called laptop repair. So this is an example. Let me show you the PDF first. So if you go here, and this is basically PDF that I basically asked ChatGPT to create a PDF of knowledge article where basically customer is asking something related to the laptop hardware. If they have some problem with the laptop hardware, then what all the basic sort of knowledge base we could have. So let's suppose that my laptop shut down randomly even when plugged in. Is this a battery problem? So this response should become uh, uh, on basically Agentforce chat boot. So if someone is asking this question, I want my agent to pass this answer. If someone is asking this question, then I want to pass this answer. If someone is saying, what's the power button trick? Removing battery, holding, and when should I try this? If someone is asking this question, I want this answers to be sent. Um, so basically, this is my Agentforce. I created a topic and I have given the simple instructions. Basically, get the answers from the data library to answers all the questions related to the laptop hardware and software issue from the data library. And here in the topic agent, there's a basically, this is out of the box prompt builder, and inside this prompt builder, it will basically invoke my data library. I will show you how. And if you go to the data here, I basically what I have done, if you first time if you are basically creating an agent and you wanted to link your data library, you will go here and it will ask you to choose plus sign. You have to click the plus sign and then you have to basically choose the data library you want to basically use. So this is a setting, but let me show you how it is working. um, Let me ask these questions, okay? So I'm asking this question to my agent where I have given the reference of my data library. This data library is nothing but this PDF, this document. So I ask this question and this answer should come. Like could be a loose or damaged display cable, LVDS. So yeah, so it's saying the same thing, like a loose or damaged display of cable, LVDS. Let me ask another question. So let me ask this one. My laptop frequently shut down. So what answer is giving? It's saying getting answer. Okay. Clean the coding system. So clean the coding system, including the fans and vents, ensure the laptop is placed. All of this answer is coming from this, right? Just reading this document and providing the answers. So how you can set up this? So first step I already told you, like you have to create an agent and then you have to add one action. This action is out of the box. I will tell you how this out of the box prompt, this is prompt builder action, and how this out of the box prompt builder action is helping to reach this document. And the second step is you have to basically add the document, right? The document which you want to basically read. But this document is no, you cannot upload directly here. For this, what you have to do, uh, you have to, let me just go to my setup. You have to, so you have to go to Agentforce data library. So go to setup and search agent and go to Agentforce data library. Okay. So initially this should be enabled first. You have to enable this. I already enabled this Agentforce data library, and then you have to click new data library. It will ask you the name you want to give. So basically I already created, I have given the name laptop repair. So you have to give name like laptop repair 2 or something like that. Click save, and then it will ask you which type of data is this, file, web, or custom retriever. You have to choose file, and then you have to upload the document. So you can see here, right? So you cannot directly upload the file here. You have to create this Agentforce data library. You have to choose the file here, and then you give the reference. Before you are basically starting your configuration, there are some setups things that you have to do. So what you have to do first thing is you have to enable the data cloud. Okay. So before even creating this, what you have to do, you have to search data cloud. So yeah, so you have to go to data cloud setup home, okay, and then you have to, there will be an action, okay, there will be a button. You have to click this, and it will enable the data cloud for your environment. But make sure that it will gonna take some time. It will basically, they are like, for me, it's already taken 10 minutes to set up this. So you have to enable this data cloud first. And second thing is, then what you have to do, you have to go to your user, whatever the basically Agentforce user is. So let's suppose that Gagan is the Agentforce user. So you have to make sure that this data cloud permission set, this data cloud permission set has been assigned to you. So let me go back. So you can see this data cloud admin permission set should be assigned to you. So it's already been assigned. You have to make sure that. And the second thing is, you have to make sure this data cloud data space management, okay, this this should be ticked for this particular permission set. So this is the permission set which you assign data cloud user, which is perfectly fine. You have to go there inside this permission set, and then you have to make sure that this data cloud data space management is ticked, because I was facing this issue, and like I was reading this document. So person has mentioned that you should have this permission of this data space under data cloud data space management. So this should be ticked under your data cloud user permission. Okay. So let me go. So you have to go to this permission set, data cloud admin, and you have to click this data cloud data space management, and this should be assigned. So this default data space should be assigned. So I assign this data space, because here if you choose data space, so this data space is nothing but the default. So the default should be assigned to your permission set, data cloud user permission set. This is one of the thing. And then if you're setting the Agentforce first time, what you have to do, you have to go to agent action, you have to enable this, which is already enabled, and then you have to go to Einstein builder, which I already discussed many times, but still I'm saying discussing this again with you. So if you go Einstein, hmm, Einstein boot, okay, Einstein setup. So you have to basically enable this. This should be enabled. This is like the initial setup. So now what after that, after you have done this setting, you have to go to Agentforce data library. You have to keep your ready document ready. This is the document. You have to convert this into PDF file, and then you have to go to data library, and then you can just give the name, and then you can create, you can choose this, you can upload this, and then it will Agentforce data library will be created. After you have done that, what you have to do, you have to make sure that your data cloud is set up. Once your data cloud is set up, you have to search data cloud, okay, and it's taking some time to load this. And then you have to go to data stream. Okay, so this is the data stream, and you can see this is a file. Once you will upload the Agentforce file library, once you upload your PDF file in the Agentforce data library, it will create this AI grounding file reference home type of file in the data stream. This is nothing but this is the data that you have uploaded. And if you go to the data lake object, you will be able to see this rag file UDMO. This is nothing but unstructured data of the same file. Okay, this is an unstructured file, and then you will see some chunkification. As part of the chunkification mechanism, it will create chunk file and index file. Okay, and you have to make sure that before you are basically creating the Agentforce, right, you have to make sure that whatever the file has been created, the status should be success and it should be ingest. Okay, similarly, uh, here, right, you have to be make sure that this all are activated. And in order to see this chunk file, right, what you have to do, you have to go to more, and you can click this search index. And in the search index, you can see the sale chunkification file is file udmo si. And here you can see there's a chunk data model, which is this file, and we have index data model, which is this file. You have to make sure before you are creating the Agentforce this file status should be ready. Search index last and status should be ready. If it is not ready, you will not be able to basically, get the response. And apart from this data lake, you can go to Data Explorer, okay, and then you can search data data model, and then you can see the same file, and then you can see the status, right? You can see the same, this is the same file that I uploaded, right? The laptop hardware repair. If I go to Agentforce, 1 second, uh, I have to go again to the setup. So if I go to Agentforce data library, so this is the name I have given actually, laptop hardware repair. So if I go agent source data library, yeah, this is the data library. Salesforce is very slow. So yeah, this is the one that I just added to give you then, a kind of demo. Let me delete this. So, but the name of the file is laptop library, and the PDF that I uploaded is laptop hardware require facts. This is the name of file that I uploaded, the PDF. So you can see this is coming under AI grounding files. The status, okay, yeah, can I see the status? So you can see this, all the 14 columns are there. And you can also search this rack file. There are 18 columns. And you can also search this index file. You can see 9 columns. All the files are there, chunk files. And then you can also see the index as well. Okay. And if I go to Einstein Studio, so, and if you go to retriever, right? So this file has been created, right? For the retrieval file laptop repair. This is a retrieval, and inside this retrieval, you can see your rack file as well as the index. Okay. Now, what I will do, I will go to my prompt builder. So this is my prompt builder. And here in the prompt builder, this is out of the box, answer questions with knowledge. So the same prompt builder action we have used basically to basically get the response from the PDF. Okay, I didn't made any changes. So this is the answer and questions. So what basically happen here is now, let me click preview. So what happened is now, when we basically we ask some question to agent force pass the retrieval ID to prompt builder, and prompt builder basically pass the basically question, the query, whatever the query you wanted to ask with that retrieval ID to the Einstein Studio of the data cloud and get the response. So for our case, the retrieval ID is this. This asset ID is nothing but the retrieval ID. This retrieval ID basically Agentforce pass this to Einstein Studio of the data cloud and get the response. So same we are explicitly passing here the retrieval ID so that we can get the response and we can test that whatever the PDF we have uploaded is working fine or not. So this is out of the box. Okay, I have not created this action. So I'm passing this retrieval ID, and let me go to my PDF. Yeah, so I will ask, let's suppose this question, and see if the same response is coming or not. So what is happening, we are saying that go to this PDF, the data which is there in the data cloud, and search this question and give me the response. I have to click preview. So it's taking time. So yeah, the thermal paste is a compound that improve heat transfer between CPU and GPU. So thermal paste is a compound that improve the heat transfer between CPU, GPU, and the heat sink. The same response we have received, right? So that's why we have used this prompt builder action in my Agentforce. Okay. So if I go to Agentforce, so let me go back again and will explain you. So what we have done initially, uh, we have yeah. So what we have done initially, we have basically enable the data cloud. So what we have done, we have go to the data cloud, went to the data cloud. We have into the data cloud. Come on. Yeah. So you have to go to data cloud setup, and then you have to enable the data cloud setup first. It will take some time and it will enable it, and you have to make sure it's enabled. And what you have to do, you have to go to your user, Gagananand, whatever the user you're using in the Agentforce, and then you have to make sure this permission is assigned to you, which is data cloud admin. And you have to also make sure that inside this data cloud admin, this data cloud data space management, under this the data space is assigned to you, the default data space. So this is assigned to you. If I click edit, this should be in the right side. Okay, this should be ticked, this is enabled. Okay, you have to make sure that, else you will not be able to use. And then what you have to do, you have to go to agent data library. You have to create a data library, upload the PDF, and after that you have to go to Agentforce. What you have to do, one second, again, yeah. So after that, what you have to do, you have to go to Agentforce section. You can either, you can create a new agent, or you can use the existing one. So what I have done, I have basically used the existing one, which is Agentforce default. I click the version 1, click, yeah, it's taking time. So I click this version 1, and then what I have done, I click this new and add the new topic. So I created this topic, laptop repair, and I have given the instruction. If someone is asking there's an issue with the laptop repair, you can see this instruction. Then basically pass the response from the data library. And after that, what I have done, I have used the same out of the box prompt builder action. I showed you, right? This is a prompt builder. This is out of the box. I use the same one. Okay, and apart from that, I went to this data library, and I just choose this. I didn't do anything. I just click plus, and then I choose this. I have not uploaded this file. This file is already uploaded when we went to the setup action, and then we upload the file. And now it's like everything is working, right? Let me give you the demo again. um, so I will ask this question, see if the answer is coming or not. My laptop is making clicking or grinding noise. What to do? What this sound usually indicate? The typing indicates, clicking indicates a failing traditional hard disk drive HDD. Typically indicates a failing traditional hard disk drive HDD. So all these answers coming from this PDF. Okay. Please subscribe this channel. This is tutorial number 7, I guess, and I'm trying to upload as many video as I can related to the Agentforce, so that you can learn easily. If you wanted to learn Omni Studio, there's another playlist of the Omni Studio as well. And please let me know what kind of topic you want to discuss. Thank you, and please support this channel.